Hello, dear students. We have already learned about the various environmental awareness caused due to improper need of environmental awareness and pollutions caused due to various human activities like air pollution, water pollution, and soil pollution. Now, we will try to understand various environmental disaster caused due to the improper management or improper handling at various industrial levels. The worst environmental disaster was Bhopal gas tragedy. This Bhopal gas tragedy was occurred in the Bhopal at 2nd of December in 1984. In this, it was an gas industry through which near about 45 tons of poisonous methyl isocyanate escaped from the Union Carbide plant. From the Union Carbide plant, the explosion occurred in that plant, and near about 45 tons of harmful gas was released inside the air. And due to the release of these gas in the air, due to explosion in that company or in that plant, near about thousands of people have died in that area. Not only at that moment, but later on, for the many years, that harmful gas was present in that area, and the new birth of any young one, whenever used to occur, that new young one used to take birth with various disorders like low bone capacity, low vision, or improper development of brain. Such various disasters were seen on the different types of pregnant women due to inhalation of these harmful gas, and this had led to the various harmful effect on the environment. Also, the air pollution was caused at very large extent, and the oxygen or the pure air present in that area was in very low concentration. Second worst environmental disaster is the Chernobyl disaster, which have occurred in April 1986, in which the this incident was happened in the power plant unit where the explosion was occurred, and this explosion lead into the release of massive radiations into the atmosphere, and due to this radiation large number of birds were killed. Even the person coming into contact with these radiations were died, as well as few people have also suffered from the various problems of listening, as well as vision problem were also developed due to this explosion. Then the next type of disaster occurred was the Kuwait oil well fire. This Kuwait oil well fire is nothing but it was caused after the Gulf War. In Kuwait, there are different types of oil wells present, and near about 600 oil wells were set on the fire after the war started in the Gulf. When these oil wells were set on the fires, near about for the 7 months. These oil wells were continuously burning, and due to the continuous burning of those oil, large amount of smoke, soot, and black rain was continuously occurring in that area, due to which various animals were died, birds were died, and it have adversely affected the flora and fauna of that area. Means different types of plants and animals were killed due to this continuous burning of oil wells and harmful smoke which was released from the those oil wells, as well as it also led to the acid rain as well as black rain. And this list of the hazardous environmental accidents goes on increasing. Even if we think of listing it, it will be difficult to explain all these disasters in a single lecture. So one should understand that in the aim to achieve the success or to be prosperous where we are going now, we need to go with hand in hand with the safe environment, so that the balance of nature will be maintained and one will remain safe in the environment. For which what we can do is we need the proper environment management system. If we want to achieve success with the environment safety, then different measures are set. For example, environment management system, which includes different types of rules and regulation in comparison with the environment, so that our industrial level as well as our environment will go in hand and smoothly. Now, how we can enhance this environment management system is, one should know the environmental policies of your company. Before setting any company or before setting any kind of industry, one should understand what are the environmental policies designed by the government for that company. First, we should understand that, and then we should apply it in our day to day activities. Then one should implement all these environmental policies set by the government in our areas and support all these functions, and we should create awareness about these environment management systems. We should also know the safe working practices and follow it. Means how, for example, one should know the proper disposal systems. One should know the awareness about the soil, water, and air pollution. One should know how to prevent the environment from all these disasters. By this, we can work on the safe practices and follow it. We should know the emergency preparedness procedures. Means whenever any environmental disaster occurs, it may be volcanic eruption, it may be earthquakes, it may be oil spills, it may be industrial accidents. Whenever such activities occurs, we should know the safety measures, or one should be prepared to get out of those disasters. So the preparedness to these emergencies should be created among the people. Then one should know the consequences of non compliance. Means we should know what kind of consequences can occur due to improper environment management. If any kind of incidents occur in our environment, first activity which we can do is we should report all these things to our nearby government or higher authority, so that they can implement a safety measure in that locality. And one should also support for the investigation if anything goes wrong. There are different people, those who are working for the environment safety. We should help those people for investigating all the wrong activities going on in our locality. We should, as we have discussed earlier, we should record all the incidences, accidents occurring in our nearby locality. Now, what are environmental incidences? These environmental incidences are a set of circumstances or consequences in which air, water, soil, or noise pollution occurs, which may cause harmful effect on our environment, and such incidences one should report to the authorities, which may cause harmful effect on the plants as well as animals in the locality. These are the reports of all the incidences, like environmental disaster, major incidents, minor incidents occurring in our nearby locality. Why we should re- report all these incidences? So that we can learn from our mistakes, we can know about all the laws and rules and regulations, we can identify the root cause of those disasters and avoid the occurrence of these incidences again. We can avoid the pollution causing evidences in the environment, and we can keep our mother earth safe for the next generation. These are the various environmental disasters occurring due to various human activities. We need to carry out development, but our development should be in the way that our all the resources are able to meet the demands of the future generation. Whenever we are using the resources present in the environment, we should use in such a way that our future generation can also use those resources and grow in a safe and healthy environment, for which we have to love our environment and be proud of it. I hope you might have understood about the safety measures one should carry out in our day to day life. Thank you.